I'm excited for this next one.
Funniest moment on the show.
How's it going, guys? Yeah, I'm just having a little breakfast. Good Friday
Jesus
morning,
Christ, man.
Well, it's Friday. I thought
Yeah.
did I read the date wrong? I thought it
It's
was
6:50 in the morning.
Right.
Dude, how can you drink all day if you don't start in the morning?
Number one is tequila bat smash for me.
Knew that was coming.
Knew that was
so-
coming.
To
Go
this-
just go watch the YouTube video if you don't know what he's talking about. We're driving back, and I think the question came up like, why is it called the Blue Bat Kitchen? And Mac, if you would like to tell the story that you told me in the car, I would like the listeners to hear this.
Sure. So I used to work at this place, Blue Bat, and it's a tequila bar. They have over 180 different kinds of tequila. They really make a point when they're training you to try and educate you about tequila. The one thing that I still remember is just, probably a lot of you listeners know this already, but it's just about how tequila is made in the first place. It all comes from the blue agave plant, and you need bats to, I guess, harvest it. I didn't pay attention in this training when I worked there, so I'm going to say some incorrect shit probably, but it's something like the bats have to do something to the blue agave plant. I think it's similar to how bees pollinate a flower or whatever. The bats have to do something to harvest the plant to that, then the farmers can get the blue agave, roast it, create tequila and mezcal and all things of that nature. So I'm explaining this to Harry, and then.
So just to clear, I don't really
what again. You were like, "What's that place called again?" And I was like, "Blue Bat," and you were like, "Yeah, why are they called that?" Or
Why
whatever.
is it called
Well,
that?
blue for blue agave, bat for bat, because the bats,
right.
do their thing with the blue agave. And that's how we get tequila.
It's like their version of pollinate, which I know now. But what I didn't know, and I'm gonna get flamed for this, I didn't know agave was a plant. I thought it was like a syrup, that non-traditional sweetener that you have.
Yeah, but they make that.
You
from-
mean
living-
like what? Like high fructose corn syrup or something?
Yes. Well, you live and you learn.
Well,
I
they
don't
have
know.
blue agave syrup. It's like a honey substitute
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
But
So me being the dumbass that I am, and I'm sure that syrup comes from a plant, right? That's where they get the syrup
probably,
from.
I guess so.
Well, my dumbass, I'm listening to Mac, and he explained it basically just the way that he said it, except there was no mention of a plant in there. I think in his first go around, I think I had to kind of pry it out of him. So in my head, I'm like, holy shit, there's someone that is shooting bats out of the sky with a 10 gauge and is smothering them in fucking agave, and they must get some kind of juice out of the bat, and that's what makes tequila. And then they fire roast it, like Mac was saying. I said, so I'm in the car, and my mind is exploding. I'm like, tequila is made of fire roasted bat agave, or bats dipped in agave. And I finally kind of learned that's not how it works.
Then even as you realized that wasn't the case, you were like, oh, it's a plant, like a bat plant? What's a bat plant?
What's a bat plant? I didn't quite grasp it.
And I was like, no.
So,
and then because then you said to me, you were like, oh, I thought you meant the bat, with wings that flies. And I was like, I do. Yeah, I do. That is what I mean.
yeah, because then he said bat plant, and I was like, well, there's just some type of bat that's not a bat, but I don't know. It went off the rails. Long story short, I thought tequila was made of a fucking hillbilly lumberjack shooting bats out of the sky, dipping them in agave, and then fire roasting them over a grill, and somehow that makes a liquid. I don't know.
I guess that's what two Palomos does to you. But
Yes, my all-time favorite drink, by the way. But that's taking a dive into Harry's brain. We've had some good episodes of that on this 109 shows that we've had, but that might take the cake, I think. So.
Good one.